Hello, 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 everybody, and I'm here with Cooking with Camille, and I'm your hostess with the mostest, Camille, and we're here to make another quick and easy meal. Today we're going to do something quick and easy. I got some yellow golden potatoes. We're going to do something with the potatoes. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. I don't know if I want to mash them or boil them. And I got some melody and some stewed tomatoes. I think I'm going to make some stewed vegetables and some baked chicken, some baked chicken. That's what we're gonna do. So first of all, I got the oven on preheating on 400. I think I'm gonna put my chicken on first. We're gonna wash it. I washed it already. It's soaking in water, and we're gonna season it real good. Okay, what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna get some olive oil. I'm gonna run all over my chicken. Season it. Rub that all in, all the olive oil in there. Then we're going to season it with, I have some garlic pepper. You can season it with whatever you want. I'm going to use garlic and pepper. So I'm going to season that. Hold on, let me get this. Let me wash my hands. Okay, we're going to use the garlic and pepper. Sprinkle it all over. When it sits in the cupboard, it gets a little stiff, so you got to shake it up a little bit. Okay, I have some I got you seasonings. Can you read on that side? I got you seasonings, all-purpose seasoning. This is just a regular seasoning. We're going to sprinkle some of that on there. I say about a teaspoon of everything, okay? Can't get enough of seasonings. Then the garlic powder. Garlic powder, a teaspoon of that. Okay, it won't even open. Okay, there we go. Okay, and a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. You don't have to measure that, so it's always good with that. And let me see if I can find my, here it is, garlic powder. A little teaspoon of garlic powder, okay? And we're going to sprinkle some paprika on there, smoked paprika, okay? And we're just going to swirl that around. We're just going to use our regular seasonings and swirl that around. And if you don't think it's enough seasoning, you can add more, okay? We're going to swirl that around. I already cleaned it and everything. We're going to add a little more garlic powder on the other side. A little more onion powder. So it's 1 teaspoon altogether. All-purpose seasoning. And garlic and pepper. And some Italian. Don't need no more olive oil because there's a lot in there. And we mix it all. Then I'm going to get a cookie sheet. I'm going to spray the cookie sheet real good. And we're going to place it on a cookie sheet. And just put a little water. We can place it in a, you know what? I was going to put it in a casserole dish. And maybe that's what I'll do. I think I will do that. Casserole dish. We're going to spray it real good so it won't stick. Let me bring you over here. I just got a casserole dish. We're going to spray it real good. And then we're going to layer our meat little by little. And when we throw it in the oven at 400, we're going to bake it for about 50 minutes. Because these are some big legs. So we're going to bake them for about 50 minutes. I'm going to put a little water in the bottom of them so they can have a little juice so they won't dry out. Okay. There we go. Now let's add our water. You want a whole lot. It's enough to cover your bottom. Because hopefully it'll make some juice with these thighs. With these legs. And then we're going to put them in the oven. And cook them. 1 cup is good enough. 1 full cup. Okay, and then we're going to put them in the oven. Okay, I'm going to start off with 5 golden potatoes. We're going to peel them, and then we're going to cut them in cubes. And I'll show you what they look like when I'm done. Okay, this is the cubes. Just going to cube them up like this. We're going to make some, instead of oven brown potatoes, we're going to make them top stove potatoes. So they're considered as an oven brown. We're going to season it with some garlic powder, some onion powder, some all-purpose seasoning, and some Italian seasoning. And then we're going to put water in there and let them boil till they get really tender. Okay? That's all we do to that. Make sure all the potatoes are covered with water. And we'll put them on there, and those should only take about 20 minutes to cook. Okay? Now we're going to do our stir-fry vegetable. It's going to be like a garden vegetable. Okay, we're going to put a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in the skillet. And let it get hot. Let it get hot. And then we're going to use our California Melody vegetables. When it get hot, we're going to pour that in there. Then we're going to use a can of diced tomatoes and get the garlic herb because it gives it a better taste. Make sure you wash the top of your can off when you open it because you don't know what's been walking on it. Okay, I know I'm extra. I went to the cupboard, get a can of whole corn too. And make sure you wipe the cans off, like I said, because you don't know what's been. I'm not saying you're dirty, but in the store, you don't know what's walking on it. And even in your own house, even if you're a clean person, there's clean people that got mice. Did you know that? Clean people got mice, and there's clean people that got spiders and ants. So, you want to make sure all them creatures don't be walking on your can. So, make sure you wash, because when you drain your can, you're putting it in your food. So, make sure you wash it and clean it real good. Okay? That's all I ask. I'm not trying to say nobody's dirty. Okay. We're going to dump those vegetables in there. Stir fry them. We're going to add that can of corn. And we're going to add that can of stewed tomatoes. The seasoning we're going to use a teaspoon of garlic powder. A teaspoon. Oh, that was onion powder. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Lord, I thought it was onion powder. Lord, I got it confused. We're going to have more garlic than anything. It's going to be garlic leaf. Oh, Lord Jesus. Well, that's all right. It's going to taste good. Here's onion powder. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Hope it ain't too salty, the chicken. And we're going to use our Greek seasoning. I got you seasoning, Greek seasoning. What's in here is garlic, black pepper, onion powder, dehydrated garlic, lemon, minced onions, secret ingredients. We're going to sprinkle some of that on there too. Then I'm going to add a teaspoon of minced garlic also. A teaspoon of minced garlic. So we're going to use the minced garlic. So, you think I'm doing all this garlic, I'm keeping the vampires away. Okay, but that's what we're going to do. And we're going to stir fry that on low. Put it on low and let it stir until it get all tender. Okay, and I got a rubber spatula. I'm going to stir it up because I don't want to scratch up my Darius Cook skillet. The skillet costs too darn much. Never paid this much for a skillet. I could have whooped my butt for buying a skillet cost this much, but this is the best skillet I ever had. It's just hard trying to keep it clean under the bottom. I had to buy some special seasonings to clean it underneath. Okay, this is what it looks like, y'all. It's so colorful. Look at it. I call this stew vegetables. And we're just going to let that simmer. I'm going to put a lid on it and let it simmer. It's got enough seasonings on it. And cover it up. And we'll be back. Okay, we want to check on our vegetables. It's coming to a boil. Keep stirring them. Now these won't take long because you want them to stay a little crunchy. So they won't take long. I can smell the garlic in my house. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all can smell it. Y'all better ask somebody. It smells so good. I'm going to add a little pepper to this. Some pepper. I'm going to add a little oregano to it. A little oregano because of the tomatoes. You know, you put tomatoes in this pizza sauce. So I'm going to add a little oregano to give it a little flavor too. Okay. And some more Italian seasoning. Oops, that's enough. Didn't know I had the big part open. But Italian seasoning, you never get enough Italian seasoning. It's just got good flavor all the way. We're going to let that simmer for about 10 more minutes. Not even that long. Maybe about 5 more minutes. And this will be done because we want to keep them crunchy. We're going to let it simmer for about, I'll say 8 minutes. Until our potatoes get done. And we're just going to stick a knife in our potatoes. They're almost done. And that's it. I'm going to put the lid on that so it can cook faster too. And we got 24 minutes on our chicken. So this will be a meal less than an hour. About an hour. Now you know what would be good in the stew, y'all? Put some onions in it. But I'm not going to put none because my granddaughter don't care too much for onions. But I'm going to saute some for my chicken. How about that? Okay, y'all, we're going to check our vegetables. Look at that. Look at it. Don't it just look yummy and flavory? Even if you don't eat it, you can just get the vegetables that you like to put in there to season it with and make it, put stewed tomatoes in. Stewed tomatoes just make everything taste good. I'm going to put this on low and just let it simmer now. It's all done. This is ready. Let's see what it tastes like. I got some cauliflower and corn on this one and some broccoli. Yes. Sorry to be smacking y'all, but it's so freaking good. Y'all better ask somebody. Oh my goodness. Perfect. I didn't got no too much garlic or nothing. Perfect. Okay. Check on these potatoes. They're almost done. Almost. Since they're going to be just the side, so we're just going to make sure they're done all the way. We got 16 minutes on the chicken. Over here, I got 2 tablespoons of olive oil heating up. And we're going to saute our onions and throw them on our chicken in the oven for the last 15 minutes. Same way with our onions. We're going to add the same seasonings. A little onion powder, a little garlic powder, and some Italian seasoning and some paprika. And that's all we're going to put on those. I always keep plenty of Italian. If I run low, I go back and stock up again because I put Italian seasoning on everything. So we're going to put a little paprika on there. Okay, and we're just going to cook them till they come a golden brown. Okay, and then we'll be ready to plate up. Okay, y'all see this golden caramel? Look at that. We're going to pour that over our chicken and let it continue to cook in the oven. Let me get a pot holder. Pot holder. It's still got a lot of juice in it. Can y'all see it? In the oven. Yeah, it's still got a lot of juice in it. We're going to just throw these onions over it to give it more flavor. Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all better ask some freaking body. Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. And then that from the legs, I'm making juice, so it's even better. Here you got that juice. And then just dip it on that chicken, like so. I'll push that back in there and let it continue to cook. And we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, look at this chicken. Look at that. Look at that chicken, y'all. Baked, grilled onion chicken. Put onions to saute it. Sauteed onion chicken. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, y'all, let's plate up our plates. With the broth on there too, y'all. Look at this broth. Just pour that broth on there to simmer. I'm going to put some broth on the side where they can dip it. Okay, here we are, y'all. There's our stewed vegetables, our Italian parsley potatoes, our baked chicken with grilled onions, and a nice cold glass of Kool-Aid, strawberry Kool-Aid, and some barbecue sauce to dip his chicken if you want to dip chicken. And then I'm going to put a side of chicken broth. Hold on. Okay, everybody, here we go. I got that delicious parsley Italian potatoes with barbecue sauce. I got some chicken broth to go on top of the chicken. Oh my goodness. And look at them stew fried vegetables and a glass of Kool-Aid. Great for today's dinner. Hour exactly, everybody. An hour exactly. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Talk to you later.